Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Avangel, and today we're looking at one of my favourite aircraft of all time. This is our new local legend for the USA, or the Back to the USA. I keep wanting to hear Bruce Springsteen. DLCs. So this one is, of course, the Beech D18. We had the Beech 17 last time or time before last. And compared to some of the weirdos we've had recently in the local legends, this is a big plus. Now this is made by Carenado, but fear not, like their other local legend, the D17, the Staggerwing, this takes regular pilots, not Grumpy Grandad and his grandson. So, this comes with 10 liveries, and it is, of course, the Beech 18. It's a classic. Everyone knows this baby. Twin Wasp Junior radials pumping out 450 horsepower apiece. Can get up to 196 knots, 1200 nautical mile range. This thing is a monster. Built between 1937 and 1969, a record at the time for duration of being built. Served as a utility aircraft, cargo, passenger, executive, military aircraft. It had nose wheel versions, tail wheel versions, skis, floats, amphibious floats. It had everything. 4,500 of these were used in military service during World War II as a light bomber for China. Light transports, liaison aircraft, training aircraft, photo reconnaissance, aerial gunnery, all sorts of things. Now, it was really the first business aircraft, or one of the first real business aircraft, and it was used by feeder airlines too. It got used for skydiving, aerial firefighting, everything you can imagine. Like I said, classic aircraft. Let's go take a look at her, shall we? So my head's turned on here and we're in the cockpit already, so we'll do this backwards. We'll have a look at the cockpit first. So, it's the Carenado Beech 18. You can tell it looks like a Carenado aircraft. We don't have the yoke, or the tablet I should say, like we do in other ones. So like the D17 that was a local legend, this too does not have that tablet functionality that I could tell. Usually the code's in there somewhere, but it's like they plucked it out. Now, let's just see. Does this? It does. And... Ooh! Oh, nice. The window's open properly. Almost feels cooler already. So these should be lighting. We'll find that out in a moment when I can work out how to... Why won't you rotate? That's weird. Maybe I need to have power on first. Somehow the lights need to have power. Why are you behaving weirdly? Okay, put my gear down. That's a good start. Let's reset all my levers, shall we? So we're in a good position to start flying. Crack the throttles there. Now, will the lights actually turn at this point? Oh, now they turn when the power's on. That's a weird little function. The battery must be on for the lights to work. Or even to rotate a dial. Interesting little sub-feature. Texturing-wise, it's a Carenado aircraft. Yeah, really can't fault it. It looks good. Ooh. The tables work. That's nice. I click and drag these things. What else is there in here to click and drag? That's our avionics, of course. There's our panel lights, which are on right now. Those are your prop feathers. Under here is your starters. You've got electrical masters. You've got magnetos. You've got the various lighting. You've got down here pitot heat, nav lights. There's a good spread of various things. Of course, this is which fuel tank it's displaying for you. There. We've got modern fuel instruments here, of course, in EGT there. But in general, we've still got the whole suite of classic and mixed in modernised instruments, which is nice to see. A lot of aircraft of this vintage have got modernised instruments in some regard. You don't see the whole thing modernised, but you get a lot. And it's nice to see a more old school autopilot as well. Quite like that. Let's shut this. How do I shut that? Okay, this way. Okay, we're good. And of course, these are our cowl flaps here. So those will be open right now. They're pulled out. Tail wheel lock is here. Our primer is here. Oh. I'm not seeing a boost in... Fuel pressure? Nope. No. So that doesn't really do anything. It's there for show. Either way, so wonderful. We have a primer that really doesn't do anything. Parking brake is here, of course. Oh, compass lights, turn that on. Let's have a look at night, see what this thing looks like, shall we? We do like seeing night lighting in some of these aircraft. And... oh, that's quite pretty. I do like that. The subtle reds Gives that real vintage airplane look to it. Those are on, right? No, those are on. Oh, that's the panel lighting there for master control of that. Are there any more rotated knobs and dials around here I haven't looked at yet? Let's pump these up to 11, shall we? Things can get bright. It's a good night lighting. What is the passenger compartment like? That's not on. I'm sure there's a switch for it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it should be down around here. Dome light? That should be it? Oh, it is. That's very ambient. I like that. So let's put it back to daytime. So mind your eyeballs, people. Wonderful. Right, let's turn those off. We don't want to waste our light bulbs. They're precious. There we go. Panel lights off. Dome's off. That should be our dome light down here. Turned off. Let's take a look outside. Okay, so being a Carenado aircraft, we're expecting things to be of a certain quality. Wheel check. Beech air strut. Okay. I'm feeling this is vibing with the wheel check. It's a Carenado aircraft. We expect high quality. And by the looks of things, we're getting exactly that. And with 10 liveries, we've got the nice shiny metallics. We've got the mutes. We've got some military. So there's some good variety. Even the Beechcraft on the engine cowling is sharp and clear. And after the last aircraft I reviewed, this is a refreshing change. A joyful, refreshing change. Oh, look, there's an inside of the wheel well. Beautiful detail. Flip down landing lights. That prop looks gorgeous. The engines look gorgeous. And no weirdo Carenado pilot. Hi, pretend me in the internet. Hello. Now, of course, we did see earlier, we've got the tables, and I've been told by people that you can even open the back door. Oh, we can. Nice. I think I might be a little bit too high up there, so we can control the doors. Now, unfortunately, no chocks and the other nice ground features we see from Carenado aircraft. I guess the functions are kind of stripped back in these local legends, but let's give her a spin, shall we, and see how she operates. So, our starter system should be mags on. It seems to be only running on one set of mags, weirdly, because that's both on my honeycomb, and it's only setting one set, which is weird. So we'll go to starter to the left. All distribution's off, so that's okay. Oh, do the windscreen wipers work? They do. Nice. Okay, happy with that. Oh, did they go fast? Hee. It's wagging its tail, it's happy. Look at that glare shield detail. That's nice. Why are you still on? Okay, good. Okay, clear. Prop. Shouldn't be this simple, but hey, it's flight sim. And it's a Carenado plane, we're not expecting serious systems depth. Okay, we have 2 started engines. These Wasp Juniors are ready to kick some butt. Okay, let's give this thing a kicker, shall we? Parking brake release. Let's taxi our girl out to the runway. Turn my head on here. Now, of course, being a tailwheel aircraft, they can get a little bit interesting to taxi, but the Beech has always been one of those ones that's rather tame on the ground. It's a good handling aircraft. A little bit difficult to see out of, but you're not too bad. Especially with how they do dip down the panel. There, you've got the centre and engine instruments raised up, which does make very good visibility for them, actually. Let's have a listen to that engine sound, actually, before we approach the runway. Not tip over. It feels like I heard springing control cables there. Right, let's hold the brakes here. That's not bad at all. Exhaust effects. Nice poppy Wasp Junior sound. Those are not default sounds, that's for sure. Sometimes Carenado sounds can be a little bit wobbly, but those are... Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds radial. There's nothing quite like that popping radial engine sound. Right, let's get ourselves taxied out here. So, one stage flaps. Our tail wheel's still free, so we'll make sure we set that once we're on the runway and squared up. We'll take off with the window open. Why not? Let's have some more vibrance in this flight. A little off to the right or left here, so we'll just... Oh, this feels so nice. I love the Beech 18 and I'm really happy with this one so far. I know people want me to be more critical about things, but I'm struggling here to find a ton to be critical about. We know what Carenado aircraft are like. They work. And this one, it seems to be working. A little bit of correction on the pedals here till we get the tail up. There we go. It's veering a little bit on me. Let's keep her straight here, down the center line. Nose can often look quite low. And we're going to fly her off the runway. Exactly as it should do. Okay, let's pull our gear up here. So we'll go outside to take a look at that. Gear up. Oh, wrong way. That's nice. It just looks so good, especially the new sim. I've got to say, it does look very good. Let's close that for some difference here. Gets more quieter, more relaxed in here. This is nice. I've got to say, I'm happy with this. It's a great performer as well. My performance in sim is really high right now. Now, obviously, we're missing the tablet and therefore the functionality for things like the... Set that up properly there. Functionality for things like the GTN 750s. Yeah, I'd love to have that, but I also feel like it'd be wrong to have a GTN 750 in a Beech 18. So whilst we've got some slightly more modern instruments, we have got a GPS in here, which isn't going to be enough. Especially if you're using a working title one like I am. I think I'm happy. You already got the pop-up for the 750 if you really want it, but I don't think I'd want that in an aircraft of this age. It'd feel very wrong. I actually feel hot in this cockpit. Like, I feel like I'm actually feeling myself in this aircraft with the smooth sim performance. Really zero impact at all. Oh, look at even the detail around that window edge. That slight patinaing of the metal as it's been repainted, as there's bits of rust under there. Probably not rust, but... God, this thing looks so nice. Look at that cowling. Oh, this is something I'm going to be flying a lot, I think. An awful lot. Let's pull our power back here. Now, the Beech can be relatively aerobatic. I'm not going to do an engines out aerobatic display like the glorious heroes of yesteryear, but we should be able to roll it. And lots of nice rattly sounds there. Let's dive ourselves down here. We'll try for a loop, or at least a half loop. Going over the top here. We should make it over the top here. Pull the power back. Yes, yes, I'm aware. Gear's not down, I know. But I don't want to overspeed this thing. Okay, just... Well, are you happy with me leaving this lever? Okay, there. Okay, you're happy there. So it'll do what you'd want from a Beech 18. Now, let's have a little fun, shall we? Let's see if this actually works. Compensate with that side. Yes, 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 I'm aware. Will it feather? I'm just going to put the throttle forward so it shuts up. Not that it will do anything. Oh. We have a feathered engine. Hey! Should I land on one engine? We're landing on one engine. Okay, so let's get our speed is down in good prop range. Let's get our gear down. We're doing a one-engine approach in a Beech 18. Why not? I've got hours in this thing in FSX. Milton Shoop's Beech 18, by the way, was my favourite aircraft for a long time. I flew that thing all over Canada. I loved it. Yeah. Including the amphibious float one. I had a Canadian livery on it with a huge maple leaf, if people remember that livery that was available for it. I loved it. Okay, there's our airport. Let's manage our speed here. The Beech has always been a very good aircraft on single engine performance. Keep ourselves fast enough here. We'll do that with pitch, actually, for now, because we don't want to get too high. Go-arounds here are going to be a bit rubbish on potential. Did I go full flap there? I did. Let's not go full flap. We're quite high up here, but our angle of descent is going to be relatively steep. I don't want to put too much power on because this will leave me at least semi-well-behaved on our approach. Let's put some power in here. We're going to need that to manage our impact point. I say impact point, it's... Sorry, bush habit. Move the touchdown point around with power. Got to be more careful, a bit more predictive of what it will do when I'm running on one engine. Keep our speed above 80 miles an hour. Or knots at the moment. Do it with pitch here. This should allow me to straighten up a bit more with throttle out. My gear is down and locked. Bit of power here just to round things out. That's it. Nice and easy, girl. Nice and easy. Brakes, 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 but not too much. The atmospheric sounds of this aircraft are quite nice. Oh, dab that one. No, that one. That one. No, that one. Both. Not too much, just enough. Oh, yeah. And apparently that's turning again. That's new. Or it fell off, I can't tell. Did you fall off? I think it fell off. It's weird. Oh, that's going to help things dramatically if we unlock you. Right, let's go. I think my propeller fell off unless it's sideways, which is entirely possible. I'm pretty sure I left it almost vertical, so we'll find out. I don't think I hit it on anything. My landing was a little bit hectic, but you'll forgive me in my first time in Carenado's Beech 18 in MSFS 2020 if it was a slightly bumpy landing for a single engine. Yeah, no, I have got quite some time in Beech 18, so it's relatively comfortable. If you have also flown the Milton Shoop one or the FSX model, yeah, it's going to feel very familiar and very easy to fly. I love this thing. This feels great. Now, it's going to be typical Carenado in all its various systems, which is fine. We're used to that. Pop open some windows, get some real atmosphere in here. Wish I could feel the breeze, but I can't. What do I think? For the price, it's cheap. The Carenado ones are cheap. The local flyers are cheap. I think this is one that will end up on my permanent list, if you will. No, the prop's still there at the sideways. Okay. A very good choice. If you like vintage aircraft that have real functionality, it's got speed, it's got comfort, it's got instrumentation and navigation. It has great function, and it looks gorgeous. Go buy it. I really... Okay. People want me to be negative about things. I don't like some of the liveries. I would have liked some different ones, maybe. I wish the tablet functionality was there, but I know it's a local legend, so they stripped features out. Eh. At least make the chocks go in with the parking brake, maybe. I don't know. It's good. Can't hugely fault it, so go buy it. I'm a shill for Microsoft. Bye.